my mic? Testing. There you go. So, yeah. Yay! Thank you, credits. Well, use, I think, there, I think, we'll talk now. I think I fixed it. Okay, yeah, there you are. Whee!
I was trying to remember that, and it just popped in my head.
Hello!
Hey! We are live on the Twitches.
Yes.
Yay.
So you did the collection and the line of doom.
That was fun. That was fun. I thought he was going to check out and then we were just going to meet him and grab and go. So he didn't specify that he was going to make us go through the line ride. So we went through the line ride. It's like, okay. It was okay though. But most people there are pretty friendly. I was a little concerned about how many missing rabbits there were at the end. That was kind of...
Oh, you have no idea. I mean, that was... Okay, so there wasn't as many rabbits at this convention as there normally is.
Yeah, and there was still like 6 or 7, like they were calling out people either walked off with the wrong rabbit or misplaced their bun or their carriers and...
Oh, yeah, and that's not all. Like, what was it? It was either Portland or Kentucky one year. We were getting ready to check out. They were doing final checks, looking for rabbits and stuff, and there was 2 rabbits that had jailbreak themselves, and they were out loose in the building.
Oh no!
Just running around.
Well, I felt really bad. This is like this one mom and her kids. They were missing 2 of their bucks. One was a blue-eyed white Brevin, I think, and she goes, he's 4 years old. He's not even really showable. He's basically just our pet, and a blue Brevin. And so she's like, they were just gone, and so she was beside herself. And then there was a cream d'argent missing, and then there was a gray spot. A gray English spot that was called over, and and then they were looking for like a California doe, and it's like, oh dear. And so I'm like, well, I know all the ones that are in the carriers are the ones that I'm supposed to have according to the receipts that I'm holding, but I'm like, oh, it sucks. So,
and see, with nationals, they're a bench show, and because you go, back to your hotel room at night and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what goes on in that barn, and it's not uncommon for people to just, either mistakenly grab the wrong rabbit, or they'll just straight up, people will steal them, and grab them and walk out of the building with them.
Yep. So we went through our checks, but yeah, it sucks. I mean, I guess it's better being stolen than poisoned, because that's the issue they have at the goat shows. And actually, that was something I thought about. Kentucky State Fair, you got to be extra careful because there's been more than one poisoning at the fair, at that fairgrounds, at least for the goats.
Poisoning?
Yeah, the dairy goat people are vicious. That's why I said it's so nice to have the rabbit people, because everyone seems really, for the most part, pretty damn friendly, and they're willing to help out. Like, you're pushing cages, and I'm grabbing her, the person behind me cage and steadying it so they don't tip, and then the guy behind her goes, hey, I have an extra cart, I'm going to be here for a while, do you want to borrow the cart until I get around to where the rest of my rabbits are, and so that was great. But the goat shows are so clicky beyond clicky, and they literally...
Rabbit people are like a little more practical when it comes to stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, like with Netherland dwarfs, you got a blue-eyed white in one cage, and that's your competition. So somebody will take a buck they know that sprays, and they'll put them in the coop right next to that white rabbit, and get them covered in pee before the show.
Yeah.
So that,
But it doesn't. But at least you're not killing it. You're just annoying the shit out of whoever's trying to show it.
Exactly.
But the goat people, there have been. I think Keach Manor had 2 goats poisoned one year. So I think Amy.
Oh my lord!
Yeah,
Why?
I think because she was one of the bigger competitors, and so in order to take out the competition, they were poisoning people's goats. And so that's why a lot of the goat shows, that's why they literally will sleep with the with the animals. Like they will buy an extra pen to set up camp in at the goat shows now. And I know because Lori and Lee would do that all the time too, where they would buy a stall at the end and they would set up their tent and their cots just to make sure they were right next to their animals.
I remember when I showed sheep and stuff, our biggest concern, you know, they would get some really nasty hay and throw it in there with them to make them stick,
Yeah.
you know, make them bloat.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, I've never heard of poisoning and stuff. Man, that's cutthroat.
Yeah. Dairy goat people are insane. So it's like I want to do it. Like, well, and they're so cliquey. Like I got like in trouble with Lori for talking to the competition at one of the shows. Like I'm just new and I'm just trying to be friendly, and she's like, you don't talk to those people. Bah! I'm like, oh my god, seriously. There you go. Talk to the other people. They're the enemy.
Yeah, rabbit people, you know, they've got their politics and stuff, but it's mainly because everybody knows everybody. You know, we all know each other, and so we just sort of be like, you know, we know this one has done this, and we know this one has done that, and we don't know how much money that one slipped the judge. You know?
Oh man.
So yeah, once you get into the show world with rabbits, it's, you know, you start listening and figuring out the politics.
I'm debating if I should give up on the sable and seal colors for now on this chart because they're making my head hurt a lot.
Yeah, just let that go and find something else for a while so that way you can come back to that.
I've already tried. I skipped over to California colors, and now I need to figure this mess out because I think I figured out at least part of it, but now we have all these other ones. So, let's see.
I'm so proud that there's all black otters for for nationals for Netherland dwarfs. I was like, yay!
I see bunnies.
Oh! Hey Liz, what's up?
Hi, Paint.
Hi, how are you doing?
Doing alright. Just coming back from the gym.
Oh, good. Yeah, they wrapped up nationals today for American Rabbit Breeders Association, the big convention.
Neat. The American Breeders Association.
ARBA.
Oh.
ARBA.
American Rabbit
Breeders Association. Yeah.
Okay.
So, can you get a steel-coated Californian stuff?
Yes, you can. We talked about that the other night, remember? I was telling you, okay.
I don't know if I'd
chinchilla, if chinchilla, yeah. If chinchilla is possible, then so is steel.
Okay, so...
98th convention, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is impressive.
I think I had decided I wasn't gonna... I'm not supposed to be doing this yet because it's a combined... Wait, what did I do? Where did I fuck up? Oh, ES, that's what I did. I've confused myself again. I'm really good at that.
Hold on, let me go back to combo and I'll grab the genetics on there because I'm pretty sure I have that genetics.
I'm double checking because I'm wondering now if I've gone past what I need to go at the moment because I think I'm getting into the double the codominants and I didn't want to start codominant quite yet. So this is gold. I'm trying to say this is gold too.
Yeah, because you're working on the Hemi genes.
Yeah. So
So
this is...
it's going to be a codominant because it's a Hemi gene.
Yeah. Okay, so we're sticking with just the gold tip because that's not codominant yet.
Mm-hmm.
Gold tip steel Californian. You see lots of pretty things at the show. I was still utterly confused over so many, because I'm looking at the cards on the breeds that have like the shaded, and I'm still looking at the rabbit and looking at the rabbit next to it, and I'm like, they don't seem to specify whether or not the Siamese is actually, or the sables are actually a double gene or a single gene, because this one's lighter than this one, and now my head just hurts, so I had to keep walking. So
okay, so the Vienna gene is what creates that. So I mean,
what wait. No, Vienna's the blue-eyed white, and the marked, like the pointed marked, or similar to a heavily marked is Dutch, almost Dutch marked. But it doesn't do shading, does it?
Yes, it does.
Vienna does shading also. God damn it! Now we have another layer of shit I have to add to this.
Okay, so what Vienna does in like the smoke sables and stuff like that, it's still temperature. It's still the Vienna temperature dependent pointing.
Oh, you mean the Himalayan pointing?
Yes.
You mean Himalayan, not Vienna. Wait, hold
okay.
on. This is blue eyes and white markings. Cal, Himi. It's pointed temperature sensitive white. Pointed temp.
Unload.
Oh, Fiddles is here too.
Ah.
Okay, so we got people hanging out. But yeah, you can like totally like jump in whenever and ask bunny questions, because we're gonna probably focus on bunnies most of the night, because that's what happens every time.
Are you gonna dress up any of your bunnies in a Halloween outfit?
What? Credits? We've debated this.
Put little vests and ties on them, bow ties maybe.
Well, the most outgoing one is Nestle, so she probably needs a little witch's hat. But oh, I need you to come over tomorrow and help me get a good look at Oreo, because it looks like he either cut the side of his foot or got bit by something, because I was squeezing a little bit. I don't know what he did, but his feet are fine except for this one spot, and I squeezed some pus out of that, and so I'm going to need to finish cleaning that out and treating it, but I need you to help me hold him down, just so I can make sure I get all of it. So I think he poked himself or something bit him, because they do stupid things. Otherwise he looks fine. He's a pain in the ass. So I was checking him over because we got a show coming up and I wanted to bring him, and of course, you know, it's the one I want to bring that has, you know, something to mark, God forbid. So walk-ins, white walk-ins is what I wrote. It's not what I wanted. And we're not gonna do codominance yet. I don't know if I want to do Vienna, because Vienna terrifies me also. I'm just afraid of everything. Okay, so cow. We're not gonna do this yet.
How many buns are we taking up on Saturday? Just one?
One is actually going up to Indianapolis. The other 3 are being sold at Standish. So we're taking 3 with us to go get food, and then they're going to a new home.
Yeah, that works out.
Yeah, and then we're going to swing back by the house, feed and water everyone, make sure everyone's good to go for the night, and then we're going to head up and drop off. Oh, what is that? It's P1, I believe, P6N1 in Indianapolis, and then we're gonna head up from there. So we're not gonna do codominance yet. And then the other no, you can.
Anybody there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, blue point gold tip steel. I'm trying to remember which one of these I added already. Okay, so because I'm trying to figure out how it's best to put these also into this blog when I make these. Pointed. Yeah, no, but then we were looking at, I think I should. I thought it was. Well, no, I need to see who that I'm really hoping that they come out with the show results soon, because I'm like I just want to see. I want to go through everything.
Yeah, I know. I really want to see how those two. I mean, you said that A3B got DQ, but I want to see how S2 did.
Well, I'm guessing that was that one may have. I don't know for sure, because he seemed to be in an awful rush, and I didn't get handed anything. So I'm like, fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know how that is. You're trying to get out of the show hall, you know.
Well, they had been moving. I didn't think too much. Like, all right, well, you have my number. You know, it's they gotta drive all the way back to Iowa. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna push this too hard as long as everyone gets their stuff. So silver tip. Oh, there it is. Black. Okay, so chocolate.
It might show up faster. The results might show up faster on the AppNizzer Facebook page.
That is true. Well, I was also considering if other people had just posted it, so I may check some of the New Zealand groups and see because if I was going to be there the entire show, I'm that person. Because I don't like losing track of stuff. So like that would be me. That's me going and like watching, going, okay, this is what happened, and then posting it, or at least taking notes and getting it so it's ready. So
you better have comfortable seating for this.
For what?
Being in a show for the entire show.
Well, that's a long show. Well, that's why I didn't want to do State Fair this year either, because I would have had to take like 2 weeks off of work. So.
The place would fall apart without you.
I know. Everything always seems to, but, you know. Well, you saw what happened down here when I just stopped. It just, everything fell apart.
When I left too, so.
Yeah. Okay. It tells if we spelled chocolate correctly, but no.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I left you those cookies.
I'm so hungry. There's like no food down here.
That's what I was worried was going to happen.
Yeah, well, I need to take care of the bunnies. And that's what was important. I did actually do a live stream on TikTok for like an hour or so.
I'm sitting here going through, on Facebook, I'm searching for the American Federation of New Zealand Rabbit Breeders, right?
Well, they don't seem to keep the website up, from what I can tell.
I'm looking on Facebook trying to find them, and I'm just, put in New Zealand rabbits, and I'm going through posts, and there's this post that's, I'm a black, hi, my name is Bruno, I'm a black New Zealand rabbit. And it's basically a rescue ad. This is not a black New Zealand. It is obviously a gold tip steel.
Yeah, I've had to correct some people on that before, where it's like just kind of kindly and like, well, this is actually this, and we're gonna kind of review how you tell the difference. So, which page are you? Are you on their? Well, I don't know. Let's find out.
No, I was looking for them and I just happened to find them. Hold on, let me send you a picture. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll go that is obviously not a black New Zealand. Like clearly.
Yeah, that's not high at all. No, so this person. If you're selling commercial meat muds, what price do you get for 8 weeks old? Someone's trying to get 25 for them, and I think that's high for 8-week-old cow for cow New Zealand mutts. Like, okay, look, if it's a commercial type and it's good type, 25 is like the minimum price. Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's purebred or not.
It's a live rabbit. You gotta cover your feed costs.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a steal.
That's definitely a steal.
They don't know. And the problem is you can't talk to them because as soon as they go, oh, I see you're a breeder, then all of a sudden
they get defensive.
They get super like. Bleh. I'm like, well, I know what I'm talking about, and
so is Blackstrap like a gold tipped steel?
Yeah,
or
she was silver tipped.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna identify what they are. Like Masada, we thought she was black until, she molted out, and then it's like, oh, well, she's definitely, I have
She's
to.
a cryptic.
Yeah.
She was a cryptic seal. She didn't show that because when she was a baby, she was just as black as she could be.
Oh yeah, she was definitely a black baby, and so, but I'm like, I'm not gonna, lie to someone and try to trick them into going, oh yeah, this is totally a, whatever, and not. So that's just
a black rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, if it's obviously okay. So what is this? Because this person's all upset. You have panties in a bunch. 8-week-old meat mess don't have meat. So no. 25 is perfectly acceptable for any live rabbit. 25 for 8 weeks old.
You go any lower, and then you risk picking up feeders. Snake feeders.
Yeah.
Or people that want to use them for baits for dogs.
Honestly, no, that should be baseline in order to cover, in order to even cover to cover your feed. Here's your feed. It's like you want to bitch it. You want purebreds, expect to pay 60 to 400. You want.
This pet shop is charging $650 for a pair of New Zealand rabbits. A pet shop.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because they do all their whatever.
Look at this. What? Oh, and this one has obvious snuffles, man. They all have snuffles.
They probably, yeah. Well, people are stupid. They're gonna pick them up at whatever quick auction. That's why I don't like going to auction. I can avoid it because it's.
I mean, obviously they're sick. What
was I gonna do? Oh yeah, New Zealand. New Zealand rabbit breeders that group might have it. I'm in a bunch of the New Zealand groups. White positioned by California, New Zealand rabbit breeders. Let's see. Oh no, this is gonna make me sad. I wonder if anyone. Okay. Well, it's been a while since anyone's updated this. I think. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, well, you're pretty. Ooh. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna look at the pretty boy. You fat
can't
boy.
have the Twitch open, otherwise it
no.
does the thing.
There, I will link you elsewheres. And let me send a picture like that, maybe. Oh,
You could just send the picture via message.
That's what I'm trying to do. Copy. Will you let me paste it? Paste. Maybe? No.
Let's see the buns.
Copy link address. Let me do that. Or not. God damn it, Facebook. You're making me download it. So I'm gonna have to save image of not my buck, but he's purty. Probably could be posed better, but I don't know. He's maybe a hair,
83.
maybe a hair long in the shoulder, but still.
Quietly picks up 83B and runs off with it.
Yeah, really. Well, this is the thing. So we were looking at him at the extra that got thrown in there, like the swap, the switched one, and
Live?
well, the thing is with her is we posed her and got to look at her, and even I'm going like, she's got a shoulder dip. And I'm like, I don't know if it's just because, they're exhausted and neither of us are really that good at posing them, but I'm looking at this rabbit going long in the shoulder, got a funky dip. I'm like, I think that something doesn't look right here. So I was...
Yeah. Because S2 didn't have no dip.
No, S2 was very, very pretty.
Ooh.
He's not bad.
He's not bad.
No, he's not bad.
He is not bad at all.
He's
A little chopped in the butt.
like chonky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's like that broken that Lee has. Lee got to look at her, and he goes, "I'm going to put her in the next show." And I'm like, "I think you should. I think she's pretty."
You should.
Yeah. Okay, who's Iowa Club donations? Did anyone post results? Come on, guys.
Please post. Easy and the Netherland Dwarf Club has already.
Oh yeah, everyone's already up and organized and everything, and I'm like, there is no reason. And I was thinking about this. There is no reason that every single judge or judge helper couldn't have an iPad or a tablet or something and just be real quick while they're doing it, because then you have your notes and everything. It's like just directly enter into the database, immediately updates.
The only thing I can think of is that the Netherland Dwarf Club, had a pad on the table.
I think they did. I honestly think they did. I know at least. Actually, you know what? Yeah, they did. So they had a laptop or something. They had a computer on the damn table while they were doing it, and they were just going. The New Zealand club around here, they're very sweet, but they're not exactly technologically savvy, which is where I am. And and if I had more time, I would inject myself more to do this, because it's like, I know how to do all the things. But I have so much shit going on right now. So I really shouldn't. I need to, though. I want to. It's probably a bad idea. Who lied? What?
Yeah, that broken dough was whew.
I was crying over Oh, I've seen
That broken dough was just mwah. Love that girl.
Oh, yeah, no. We've explained to this person that those people are full of shit. So, the only explanations that we've had between the difference between commercial type rabbits raised specifically for meat and commercial type rabbits raised specifically for show is sometimes the show lines are slower growing, and sometimes the show lines don't get as big. But basically, it's the growth rate, or they may not have as big litters. Sometimes. But if you get a good line like the ones I'm working on, they should be able to have mothering ability, good litter size, good growth rate, and be showable. So that's kind of the end goal. But
Well, historically, New Zealand wasn't quite as large as it used to be.
Yeah.
In the 90s, the New Zealands were barely. You get your Florida Whites, and then your New Zealands were like your next step up. And
well, so they were probably they were more like a 9, 8 to 9 pound rabbit, and now the mean size, the show size that they're all shooting for. I had Randy tell me, because I told him I have a couple does that their kits will hit close to 6 pounds at 8 weeks, and I've had a couple of them, and he's like, oh no, you can't do that because they won't make weight. Because they'll be overweight. You can't do that. And I'm like, okay, but so far, all of them have maxed out within the weight requirements. So I'm not actually that worried about it, because even though, this animal had put on 6 pounds 8 weeks, and I'm real proud of that, but then, they slow, after 8 weeks, they tapered off, and, they were right where they needed to be. They just hit adult weight quicker, but then they didn't get much bigger than that. So they were full grown by like 7 months instead of, 10 or 12 months. But I don't know. I think that was maybe something people were panicked over, thinking that you shouldn't do that. I'm like, well, if they're not going to max out any bigger than the required 12 pounds, then there's really nothing to worry about. So
yeah, if they aren't going over max weight once they hit senior, they're fine.
Yeah. And even Waldorf apparently stabilized, because Shrimp was telling me that they last time they weighed him in, he's like 11 3/4, 11 1/2. He's right in that, just under 12.
On the
right where he should be.
On the
Okay, let's see here. So these are all my Californians that I think do it before they do any weird. Oh shit, is that? Oh, that was the other question. Self-Californian. Yes. Self-Californians, because Californian doesn't. That's right, because California doesn't affect the shaded. The pointed gene doesn't affect the agouti or self-patterning. It just affects the overall where it's located. So there shouldn't.
Yes.
So self should be what it is, and then the agouti versions are the ones down. Okay, so that's correct. That's fine. I got that.
Yes, because Californians carry the hemi gene, so whatever their base color is, just gets washed out in its pattern.
Okay. So that is your bases. So this is the ones before we start doubling up funkiness. Because, then you could get, oh my god, it's the codominants are going to be a pain in the ass, because we have, okay, what's codominant? So we know EJ is codominant, E is, I guess, technically codominant, or a little, non-extension can sort of be codominant. Yeah, so EJ is definitely codominant with everything but steel. Or you wouldn't know if it was or not, because it wouldn't express.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, CH. So chinchilla can be codominant with CH. D and CHL. Would you please CHD CHL, but not with C, because C is. Oh, okay, so I have to write all these out. So EJ can be dominant here. Can be codominant here. But it is not codominant elsewhere. But this will express here. This will express here. CHL and C. Oh my god. No, don't do that. Bad. A is just what it is. So A does not have any codominants. They are. B does not have any codominants. It just is. C can have codominants. D has no codominants. E has codominants. Technically, EN is a codominant, I guess, because if it's EN, it's a slightly different patterning than if it's pure. So that's usually a blanket. That's kind of confusing. That's also traits are worked in there too. Now, VM, I don't know if I would want to get into these yet because they're scary. So the ones that I'm not touching at the moment are Dutch, VM.
That's Vienna gene.
Well, Dutch and Vienna are separate, but they tend to kind of play together a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's two different genes, but they have a tendency to play with each other. Oh, what was the Lunto? That was the VM and chocolate? Because you get, like, purple eyes with that. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, then there's wideband. And then you get in, like, the Rex type, and it's not really a color, it's more of a, well, the wideband's color.
So VM is where you're getting into the violet eyes and similar depth.
Yeah, and they can have the very heavily marked one can look like Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this is like Rex or not Rex. I don't think there's an white ear. That's the new one. The white-eared ones people are playing with. I don't even know if that's a separate gene or just a combination of stuff that happens to look like that, like a harlequin. So these are the ones that are going to be the last ones I do. Okay, so we have all the cow. What have I not done yet? Okay, so, well, obviously red-eyed white, but I'm not going to write every single possible combination that's going to give you red-eyed white, because that would just take way the hell too long. And I think it's redundant. So we're just going to throw a red-eyed white down and be like, yeah, anything else. Place.
So here's a dumb question.
No, there's
but it's been on my mind for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are all red-eyed whites the same, or are there different traits in like color or shade of white, or
well,
maybe even other attributes between them?
Short answer is no. If it's a red-eyed white, it's basically an albino. So here we go. We have the red-eyed white. And because what this does, and this is why I'm going to do this like this. Red-eyed white. I really hate using albino, but that's what it is. Albino. And what we're doing is there's no A, no B, CC, no D, no E, because you don't know. Because the, you can't even tell it's lowercase. But yeah, you can't tell. Because the recessives mask everything. So because they just mask everything, there's really it won't show anything. So the only way you might know what this actually is doing a test breeding. Frequently, the red-eyed whites are steels. Frequently, like I have a bunch of steels in my barn that we only know, like if Tia Beanie wasn't white, she would look black, but she would be steel because she is a double steel. We've tested her, and every color breeding with her will produce steel, because that's what she is. You'll get either 100% steel or steels and blacks. So. But there's no real variation in red-eyed white color. Now, when you do get blue-eyed white, that's what we were talking about with the Vienna gene. So, have I even made a blue-eyed white yet? I wasn't gonna do it, but now we're gonna do it. Have I made a blue-eyed white? I don't think that I did.
Now, Siamese sables can be Viennas.
Yeah.
They're VMs.
Hmm.
There are VMs.
Well, is that's the blue-eyed sables, though, right? Because I saw like they've introduced the
violet eyed.
Yeah, if they have the blue eyes, that's the Vienna gene, but it's not like that would be Siamese sable base color plus Vienna, and I haven't done like basically. Well, technically, I think most colors could, in theory, end up with blue eyes if they were Vienna carriers. So I don't know. That's sort of slightly more confusing. Because, well, I don't. They just wrote an article of on that this month. I could actually go grab the magazine because that was this month's genetics article, was the blue-eyed whites and the Vienna gene. So I need to like try to read that 4 more times to try to wrap my head around it. I do not make a blue-eyed white because I wasn't going to do this yet, but I'm a glutton for punishment. So now we're going to do it. Rabbit. No. Where is it? Rabbit. There we go. Place. No, not. No. Stop it. I wanted to open that.
So thank you very much for answering the question. I've just been wondering since I've noticed, at least with Hoppity, our youngest Roo, she seems to have a nice plush fur, which I think she gets from her dad, who's part silver fox.
Ooh, fancy.
And like their fur is shiny.
Oh, the silvering gene. I didn't add the silvering gene yet. I had to add that one too. So yeah, silvering's a whole. That's another one. So now we're getting into like part 4 that I eventually have to do, because I was going to do straight genetics first, then all the codominants, and then the more confusing ones, which is the silvering gene, the Dutch gene, the VM gene, and whatever wideband. Like, well, widebands. Wideband is something that you want in your reds, if you're lucky, because it helps cover smut, because you have less band to worry about. What was I doing? Colors. No, stop. I might be too tired to do this. We might just need to switch over to Stardew Valley, so my brain doesn't break perfectly and sadly. It's been a very long day. Very, very, very long day. Okay, blue, white. Alright, and now this one. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Alright, blue-eyed white is gonna be we don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And it's double VM, I think? I think it's double VM is the blue-eyed whites, because it's like it's a partially. How they explained it as it's another gene that affects albino, so it's a partially so it's a partial albino factor, so it covers everything and then changes the eye color. But yeah, VMs you get more confusing, but it is a thing that can happen.
Yeah. So okay, with blue-eyed whites, if you breed blue-eyed white to blue-eyed white, 100% of the offspring ends up blue-eyed white. But a lot of times it screws up the litter. So they lose mass, they lose width, they aren't quite right. It's kind of like breeding a Merrill to a Merrill in dogs.
Yeah.
It's similar to that. It messes up the offspring, and then if you ever breed in black, blue, or chocolate into a blue-eyed white, then that's when you end up with VMs and violet eyes.
Yes, and that's the Luntos. Like, well, they're trying to make that in. Was it? Oh, who was it? Was they trying to add that to? Were they trying to add it to Netherland Dwarfs this time around, or were they trying to add it? They're trying to add it to something. Oh, I never got to that side of the ring. I really wanted to get a look at some of the experimentals and
stuff. In.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Because I know that they were up for. Oh, who was going to add it? It was ARBA. Oh, wait, we're just going to look for the Velveteen Lops because they're on the same list. Standards Committee, there we go. Okay, so they were trying to add...
Wonder if anything got passed or not.
Yeah, Netherland Dwarf. They were trying to add the Lutinos here. Well, you can't see, but I can show everybody else. So yeah, and that's an excellent example of purple eye too. If I don't know if anyone can, actually can see that. I'm gonna try to zoom in. So they're
the Lucinos. Oh.
Yeah, because they're trying. Yeah, because they try. No, go away. Because they were going to try to. I guess was so effective of March this year. They were eligible to be entered in sanctioned shows as exhibitation. They're very pretty. It's a really pretty. There was a couple of people that were working on it.
They're cool for exhibit, but not for.
They can't win.
Okay.
Yeah, they cannot compete for best of breed or best in show. So they can put them in, but they're not quite there yet. I thought there was another breed that was trying that. Yeah. Who is this? Okay, that's the orange. I think that's also Netherland Dwarf or Orange Latino Working Standard. That's the same thing. Why are you in here? I guess that's in here twice. Gold Dutch was one of the ones for this year that they were playing with. I wonder if the Velveteen Lops got it or not. I haven't checked that because I know I think they were up for their second or third shot to be included as an actual breed. Yeah, and then there's the blue-eyed white lion heads. There's a working standard there now. Yeah, and the black dwarf papillons. Those are they're fucking cute. So they're working on blacks and blues. Yeah, there's a lot of blue-eyed whites that they're trying. Like blue-eyed white mini satin was one that they were trying to go for. BG, Lutino, Netherland Dwarf. Let's see. Champagne, Netherland Dwarf. He's adorably cute, but it's very cute. And then we did SOP corrections. Nothing new for New Zealand yet.
They had exhibition only Shadow Lutinos, Orange Lutinos, Beige Lutinos, Champagne, Fox, and Silvertip Steel. For exhibit only.
Yep. They're fascinating. Sheck Frosty working standard. What? Oh, this is I think this is developing a new breed, much like the Velveteen Lop. Interesting. This is another little tiny thing. The blue lion head is very pretty. The Britannia Petites are hilarious.
There was only 9 opals at Nationals this year.
Aww.
So sad.
Am I gonna have to branch into Netherland Dwarfs? Anyway, so we were looking at at the Britannia Petites, and Kranz is walking by, and he's like, they look like they're made to run, but they're so tiny. He's these little teeny tiny. They're like
they're
they're freaking their eyes though. They look like just the Himalayans.
look like they're so thin, you know. They look like they got slammed in a door, so they have these giant eyes. You know.
Well, the Himalayans actually really pretty.
When I think of them, I think of the cardboard tube inside of a toilet paper, inside of the paper towel roll.
Mm-hmm.
I always picture to picture Himalayans. I always picture a paper towel roll too.
I want to see this. The Saint Hubert Argentine. What is this? There's no picture. I need to know these things. What do you look like? Okay, so I guess it's like a silver. Well, that's a champagne. Oh no, I guess it's. Is that like a bluish silver? Tell me about you. What are you? Okay, so do we get it? Is this an updated page? No. Let's go. No, this is the same page. I was just not. Take me to something different. Argentine. Is this a breed they're bringing in from another country, or possibly? Yes. This is.
Those were breeds that they were bringing in.
It says it's a St. Hubert's are a heavily silvered black agouti based rabbit with silvering. So heavily silvered black. That would be chestnut if it's black. Wait, what? Yeah, rich orange rufous. Yeah, that's okay. So it's effectively a chestnut with it's a silvered chestnut. Is what it is. And they're related to the Champagnes and the Belgian. Well, everyone's related to Belgian hares and French farm rabbits. So it says that these were established in France in the 1880s. And they were almost extinct, and I guess they're recreating it. So. Okay.
They're just as honoring as the French themselves.
Tend to be. Okay, so we added these now to the list of things. I'm not going crazy on the whites because I don't have time to list every possible color combination. Someone did do that, by the way, on one of the programs that I use to kind of watch stuff, where they decided to literally list every single possible combination of red-eyed white, and I'm like, you are wasting your time. It's a masking gene. This is pointless. I'm scrolling through a list I don't need to be scrolling through. White.
Oh wow! On Nether's there was 134 otters.
That's a lot of otters.
That's a lot of otters.
Mm.
Like I told you, they dominated this year, but maybe it was just the sheer numbers of them.
Mm.
Booze, and chestnuts.
Mm.
And that's all you used to get was ruby-eyed white, blue-eyed white, and chestnut. And like the otters apparently this year just boom.
Mm. I think
because they're still, there's still 68 chestnuts this year, but like otters just like dominated.
I may have actually covered all the base colors, and I might now have to move on to the next thing. So now, okay, so how am I gonna? So this is A, most recessive A. Oh my god! Now I have to try to figure out how to get this so it makes sense.
Are you gonna be okay on food, young lady?
No, I'm starving to death, but it's okay.
Hey,
What?
are you gonna be okay on food?
No, I probably should come up and eat at your house because I'm starving. Let's see. A, E, where's AT? AT's codominant. No, wait, that's the chinchilla done. You go down here first. You go up here. I have to figure out how I'm putting these together.
Can you pick up mouthwash on the way up, please?
Oh, I'm staying down here tonight. I'm not going to be up there till tomorrow.
You're starving yourself now.
Would you want to eat here? I know I don't want to eat here.
No. Well, getting involved.
See. Okay, this isn't a duty base. Oh, this is just going to be very confusing trying to get all these lined up. Oh, you're also... Yeah, and the next one's also going to be trying to figure out... Okay, I think I got them all. And now I gotta figure out how I'm typing this stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from this for a bit, and we'll probably go play some like Stardew. So we can play. We're gonna just play game for a minute. Do you want to talk about your how are your Lego adventures going?
Pretty good. I think I figured out something to do with this one little hovercraft. It had a blank space. Couldn't fit a guy in there, but I can't fit a little hover jet chair thing. Excuse me. And then I duplicated the other little rover I had. Just based on a classic space set, I think, and I gave it a trailer, except I don't have any more blue Transtark blue barrel pieces for the satellite.
Well, that is a problem.
Trailer, I know, I'm running out of certain pieces, and it's like, well, especially the colored antennas, you know, the like medium length ones, whatever. The trans red and the trans blue ones are like freaking expensive. So I made up a list of parts I'm gonna get right now. We'll see how many. Usually, I can get that from a couple of stores. It'd be nice if I can get it from just one store, but some stuff is apparently rare. Problem is, these things use parts that aren't made anymore. I tried to use more modern parts.
Okay.
And I have like 13 guys on the way. So. Thinking about changing this the little vehicle that fits in the little hovercraft over from control sticks to an actual like control wheel thing. So that might put a little addition. Maybe there might be room. I don't know. It's a nice enough little bit. So.
Well, that was what you were working on.
The point of this is to have fun, not to go, nuts over it.
Yep.
And so, just try to relax. It helps if I fidget with my hands and then put stuff with my hands. That helps a lot for me. You're saying? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to build those little mission pod, drop pod modules. And I want something big enough to drive a little vehicle into. And I think for sure I'll have enough room to store tools inside. I kind of want something I can just pop in my pocket when we have to run somewhere.
That would be a good thing. Because then we could take them to coffee houses and stuff.
Yeah.
This is going to be the longest save ever. It's still saving. Oh, it's still saving. I'm waiting for this to finish saving so I can move on to the next thing.
Oh, okay.
It's at 65% now. At least Busheen's happy.
Well, hon, I'm gonna get out here. I gotta get cover done.
Yeah, you go have fun. I'll chat with you later. Hey.
Bye-bye.
Yep, bye.
I have to get some more of this little ray gun megaphone.
We have, Oh, I'm hungry.
Food?
I'm debating just dropping. I mean, it's like 8:30. I could be up there by 9, but I don't know. I mean, I fed and watered everything, and everything will technically be good until tomorrow afternoon. But
Well, that's the problem. It's almost like they're chasing you out of there.
it's not. It's not nice to really. I'm trying food. Did I hide anything up here? I don't know if I even have any knobs up here.
You miss your cooking though. It's delicious.
I miss eating it.
I at a PB&J. That's the extent I feel like drinking tonight.
You want me to come up?
That's up to you. I mean, it's pretty late. We've had a very long day.
It's been a very long day. We've been going since like 5:36ish, so. I'm gonna do a couple rounds in Stardew, and then go from there. I'm trying to think if I have food here. I don't think I do.
I try to send you with stuff, and you're like, no.
Well, now I'm hungry.
This is why I try to plan ahead.
I didn't think I was gonna be hungry, but now I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, that might work okay. Tennis up here tonight.
Well, good. I can give you a fresh apricot, because guess what? I happen to have fresh apricots. I also have parsnips. Parsnips aplenty. I'm gonna have to replant stuff now.
Watching Star Trek, watching you, Lego. The best life.
Definitely. Definitely doing the things.
Switch them.
Okay, I got an apricot.
Yay.
I'm gonna have to get some more seeds. I'm gonna put feed here for the chickens, even though they're eating bugs right now. Look at my contented chickens. Look at them.
Chickens are content.
The chickens are content. Do I have more seeds I can plant? No seeds there. I have seeds here I can plant. Yes. That's a summer planting. That's a winter planting. That is a fall. That is a summer. So I don't have anything I can... That's for fall. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go buy more seeds anyway. Let's see if Pierre's is open. Oh boy, seeds.
Yeah, fun talking about buns all night.
Always. I would still be talking about buns, but
I don't doubt it.
people were not asking regular questions, and I was getting really confused in the genetics. So I've gotten most of it covered, and now I just kind of gotta like stare at it for an hour, and then it'll
You're
just
getting
click.
confused on genetics, dear God.
I'm getting well. The thing is, I've covered all the basic stuff, and now we're moving into the hard stuff. And so it's fun picking her brain, but when it gets to the point, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Da, 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 da. That's a peach. That's a pomegranate. I need to see. Oh. 5.
By the way, I am sorry if I message you way too often on Discord.
No.
I just mean to post crap and you look at it when you feel like it.
No, that's fine. I'm not upset. Why'd I be upset?
Likes to talk about rabbits.
I love to talk about rabbits. I got no problem. In fact, usually that's a good thing when you do message me because I'm in the middle of doing something that my brain is broken with at work, and then I get a ding and I go, oh, good, a distraction. Because that's usually what happens.
Oh, I am just gonna listen to you guys right now as background audio while I'm doing my rounds.
Yay! Go kiss my Waldorf on the nose. We miss him. He's a good boy.
He's such a chunker.
He would not let me kiss him on the nose, but I boop him on the nose. He likes boop.
He will accept boops. That is
So shy.
He's a good boy though.
He is shy and self-held, and then he is nibbly.
Much
His
like
brother would open the cage door for us when we brought him food at this guy.
I think you might like the photos of the cubbies that we have built, as they absolutely effing love them.
Good. You're our best bunny mom. Aww. Oh, she's a happy girl.
Speaking of those things, I liked Lee's setup, but am I the only one who ever wants to use chains to hang the cages?
Well, I think he's using the same like 12 gauge wire I'm using, and that's just as effective, if not more effective, than the chains are.
I just don't trust wire.
Those wires are fine. I wouldn't worry about those at all.
I'm worried if they'll come unraveled or something, 'cause you never know. I usually overthink and overbuild stuff. Oh my god, molasses.
Speaking of molasses,
Oh no, what'd she do now?
nothing actually. That's the weird thing. She fucking loves me right now because I've got calf mana every time I come up.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
she was like that with us too. As soon as we started introducing the calf man, and all of a sudden it was like, "Wee, I'm your bestest friend." And like, oh crap. But you have to have that. If you run out, she gets. Well, Tia Beanie's like that too. But well,
Yeah.
I don't know if Beanie really bites if she doesn't have it. But she'll grunt and get and lunge at you if you don't have
Nibbled
your.
on me. I don't pay her any. I don't pay any of them any attention.
It's like you don't have my food. Dare you? Dare you?
Full of oats and sunflowers fast enough.
Dare you not have my food?
Vegan
Her
cats.
whole thing is, if I don't have the food, she sniffs my hand, and then immediately shirks in disgust.
Yeah, they're funny
my-
like that. Look, she takes after her mother.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Ugh. Meh. Yeah, she takes after her mother. That was a Lily thing. It's like, ugh. Can't believe you don't have something for me. They're very princess. That entire line, because Tia Beanie's her sister. So she's Beanie's Blackstrap's sister, and and so they both have that kind of that very. They're fucking princesses. Princess bunnies.
Well, their mother lived her life the way she wanted. I still can't.
I know.
Rabbits.
She did her thing, and she went out on her terms. So
Like, I don't want to do this anymore. No nanners, no.
yeah,
She reminds me of a Southern Belle.
they were. That was her thing. Well, that was, she had kind of slowed down on eating a day or two prior, and I guess she just wasn't really feeling good. And
We didn't even have nanners, though.
yeah, I know.
Usually you should take your arm off from nanners. Oh, her moms are fine, and her babies are fine.
Hey, Mary? Mary,
I missed
Hold one second.
plan.
What?
did you change the password code to my tablet?
I haven't touched your tablet.
Okay, well, it's not the usual password it is, and I was wondering if you could have changed it to something because it's the same amount of numbers.
Well, I've never touched your tablet.
Oh, maybe Dad changed it?
Yeah, maybe, because I don't touch your damn tablet.
I didn't even know she had one. Was that the one you threw on?
I think it was the one I threw in his car. Because
Well,
it's been
She
in...
hasn't touched that in forever.
No, she left it in my car, like, God knows how long ago, and we just found it we were cleaning. You notice how she's really, really sweet, and she'll only talk to me if she wants something. She drives me up a fucking wall, but whatever.
I like a lot of people like that.
It's like, just go away. I don't want to deal with you.
Oh, were all the babies okay when you got home?
Yeah, everyone was okay.
That's so great. They're quite fat, though.
Okay. Bronze... Refined quartz, iron... I think do I need gold? Is that what I need next? I think I need gold next. So do I have... That's apricots. I don't... Okay, I'm gonna have to go down to the mine and get more gold, it looks like. But we know that we don't want to risk losing too much shit. So we're gonna not take very much shit. Chocolate cake.
Oh, somebody bought Steeler.
Oh, one of your things?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we'll have to bring that in tomorrow and send it out.
Okay.
Emily wants an apricot. Well, I got an apricot for Emily.
A cat?
No, the lady in the game. That's Caroline. Abigail's a goth chick. Have you not figured that out yet?
Sweet Caroline.
Da, da, da. There's Abigail. I'm looking for Emily, though. Oh, which one is Emily? Emily is the blue-haired one. With a note that she is single. You can apparently, like, marry people in the game.
Okay.
Oh, that is Emily, I do believe. There we go. Yay! And I got you a thing. And 600 gold for doing a thing. Okay, and now we're gonna see if I got time to go down to the mines. Christine is like so happy. Look at it. Look at her dancing down in the. Oh my god. She's gonna cause the destruction of the house just simply by slamming doors.
Wild now.
Oh, my health bar is up much higher. I wonder what I did to do that. I heard a noise. I don't know where it came from. Oh, there it is. April. So your buckets or your nest boxes just rest stalls? Both. Both, primarily. Both, but...
Get a Jack in the Box. They have really good late night food.
You know where we're gonna be this weekend?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I guess we could stop in Greenwood on the way up before we drop off Bunny.
That'd be delicious.
I want Jack in the Box now.
Ha!
God damn it!
Heard it another one.
No, I mean,
They never did get back to me on
Well, screw them. We're never talking to that one again. We're just gonna go to Greenwood. Damn it!
No, I talked to corporate though. Usually they're a lot more.
Well, I think it's because we went once, and then they figured, well, now you're just trying to get shit out of them. We're like, no, they literally just like blew us off. So, because we went back to talk to the employees, like, well, you call the manager. I'm like, I don't have her manager's number.
Thank God's name, we know her number.
Well, obviously you talk to her. I'm like, you're not getting this, you stupid. I don't know. She made me so mad. It's not like they cared though. Anyway, I don't know. It just makes me upset. I want to play my nice gamey game. Okay, I'm gonna go down another level now before I get exhausted. It's always like as soon as you want to get attacked by ghosts and stuff to collect things, they don't want to show up anymore. It's like, oh wait, you need me for something? Yes, I do. I need to kill you. It's like, well, I'm not gonna come. Ha ha ha.
Well, when I'm on Twitter, I go to, look at a picture and it completely reloads my feed. And why?
Well, Facebook does that shit too, where it's like you're just trying to read something and then it's just like, haha, refresh. Like, you assholes. Ooh, solar essence, yay.
Let's see if Jack in the Box has anything. Yeah. I wanted to try those damn fries.
Mary,
1 second. Yes?
do you remember the actual original password for my tablet then?
I have never touched your tablet.
Yes, but do you remember the old password for it?
I'm about to get cursed
It's not
out.
the normal one for my phone. And it has 6 digits.
Uh-huh. I don't care.
Bacon cheddar loaded double cheeseburger.
That sounds good. Okay, there's a thingy.
Buttery Jack. Ultimate cheeseburger.
I'm currently grouchy and tired, and she wants me to try to remember a password for a tablet that I've never used and didn't give her.
Why would you know? It reminds me of my dad.
Well, she claims I know what the password is. Like, I do not, because Matt gave her that tablet. I have never had that tablet.
It's Smelly Girl 04.
Can I borrow your phone to call Dad and ask?
No! She wants to borrow
Tell
my
him he's gonna be
phone.
home.
I don't talk to him! Apparently Matt's not here. I thought he was, but apparently he's not. Oh, now she's just
Where
gonna...
the hell is he? It's 8 something at night.
Who
Is he
knows?
at
He's probably at work.
Sometimes.
She's gonna like slam the... You see, that's the only reason she's talking to me. She fucking wants something. Otherwise she doesn't bother me. Because she wants
You can
something.
remind her of what she says all the time.
That's not how you manipulate Mom?
No.
Fuck you, Mary? You're not my mom?
Mother. Yeah, tell her to go ask her mother.
Oh, that's just cruel. No, that's just mean, and as much as they piss me off, I'm not a bitch.
Hi.
So...
Let me have any fun.
Well, she wants to borrow my phone to call him, and I'm like, oh, no.
No. Maybe she should have thought of things
Well,
before she took the
yeah,
phone.
maybe she should have not got her phone taken away. Why can't they hit you?
And you didn't do that, so
No, I had nothing to do with that.
we'll have to talk to Matt about that. Oh. Oh God. Oh, Jesus. I was gonna take off there. Excuse me.
Did you have the farts?
Yes, unfortunately. Chicken fajita pita.
Oh God, stop. I'm hungry.
Taco fries and sides.
Don't make me come up there.
Tiny tacos. Jumbo egg. Why did they have egg rolls? That is so weird.
They've always had egg rolls. Apparently they're actually pretty good.
Tacos are kind of, strange. Burger King tried that, I think, to compete with Taco Bell or that.
Well, Jack in the Box has had egg rolls and tacos for a long time.
Late night, yes, I love the late night meals. The spiked beef nacho chicken sandwich munchie meal. The sriracha curly fry, the stacked grilled cheese, chicken tater melt. Stacked grilled cheese is the least interesting out of those for me. I'll take that chicken tater melt munchie meal or the spicy nacho chicken sandwich munchie meal. Sriracha curly fry burger. Yeah, I might do that, yeah.
There it is. No! Oh shit, what time is it? Crap! Damn it, just as I get to where it's interesting, now I'm gonna have to leave before I...
Hi.
Shit.
Are you gonna pass out in the line?
Yes, actually, I will. I will actually die in the mine. Okay. Hurry. Bus stop. Rush.
Use your gas!
Ah!
Your fart just propel you.
Shit. This is the only
There's
problem.
a bus stop at the mine.
There's a mine cart that'll bring you to the bus stop. I've actually passed out in my living room before, and then someone's like, "We put you to bed. Here, we're taking money from you now." God damn it!
In your house?
In my own house. It's like we found you passed out, so we
What the
got
fuck
you.
are you people?
So we got you medical attention. Like, God damn it! We've now
We got you medical attention.
so we've taken money from you, and for the service that was rendered. It's like
Hospitals are getting real desperate.
It's like, you sons of bitches. Okay, so magma geode, omni geode, solar essence. That's not enough gold. Shit, I need more gold. Or maybe it is enough gold now if I combine it with the other stuff. I really don't care about the slime. I had a bomb last time. I got a ring up in there last night. I got a ring in there last night.
So,
Yep.
this is just a random note, but when you mentioned to get calf mana, we could only find 50-pound bags, so that's what we got.
That'll last you a little bit. So,
I'll make him happy.
yep.
So correspondingly, we're like, how do we use this calf mana?
Throw it at him.
And I thought, well, maybe it'll be a good grow-out fattener.
It is.
Give me a second.
The hell?
Okay. I really don't want to have to go near the... what's it called? Heat pump. That thing. I don't want to have to go near that right now. But, tried using it, and we had success a little bit. Started giving it to Bunny C out of Blackstrap's litter. Oh my god. That is the first time I have seen Blackstrap in the cubby.
That was
I
surprising.
was starting to wonder if she could fit.
Well, she is a chonker, but yes.
She can. She can very much fit. Here, I'll take a photo.
Oh. The curious substance. Deliver ectoplasm to the wizard. Do I get any ectoplasm? Shit, did I? Oh, crap.
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
I'm waiting for that movie to come out. They already have toys.
That's
I'm
one.
walking down the toy aisle. It's like Ghostbuster, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, Transformers. I'm like, what toy is this?
Look at her fat little ass hanging out. Oh, she's been nursing.
Let's get all the way in. It's a lot longer.
Yeah.
But there's some other kits in there, and she just looked at me as I was petting one of her kids, and she's like, "Oh wait, you got calf mana?
Yeah.
You got the calf mana?
You got my fix. My fix. My fix. Oh Lord. What was I
Y'all
doing?
got some of that calf mana?
No, that's some of that calf mana. Slime is not ectoplasm.
I got some of that calf mana.
Damn it.
And we had good results with Bunny C because I was comparing C to E, and E just so happens to be the other chestnut. So I was comparing Chestnut Baby to Chestnut Baby.
Okay.
We were having very promising results.
Good.
There's only one problem. I had to discontinue feeding C.
Oh.
Blackstrap steals it all.
Yes, she does, and that's actually one thing. If they're big enough and she's kicked them off weaning, you may want to just go ahead and separate them and feed them separate, because we were noticing with her that at least the last couple litters is she would kick them off kind of early, then she's still on their food. So, I mean, she could probably get a little more condition on her anyway, but yeah, she's a greedy little bunny.
So, right now, we are kind of out of cages, which is what I meant by bunny map is upon us.
Mm.
Well, I wouldn't say we're out of cages. I just have to redo the riser on one, but that one is called reserved for Hoppity. I need at least one more cage. That way I can separate the boys out from her litter.
Well, my next two issues are when I was checking Oreo tonight, I found it was like possibly a cut on one of his feet, and I had squeezed some pus out, so I'm going to need Kranitz to hold him down tomorrow to get a better look at what's going on with that. And then
He's a chunker too, so.
well, I mean, his feet themselves look fine. The scratch or whatever it is on the side of his foot. So it's not like it's affecting his walking or anything, but it does need to be looked at. And then what I want to do is I want to get more like proper cage wire, and then just completely rebuild the grow out cages, because I think that's part of the problem right now is we're getting late in the year and that we got some spots that are kind of rusty, and I just want to I just want to swap them out. Okay, so
Blackstrap, you've stopped stalking me. What's this fascination with this water thing? I've still got calf mana, but okay, I'll go to Marion.
whee. I can go to Marion. Marion's been such a sweetheart with you too. She's a good girl.
She's been a fantastic bunny.
She was good down here too. We loved her very much. It's just we were doing different stuff.
Now, the really fun times are when Blackstrap sees I have calf mana, sees my hand, decides instead of biting calf mana, she will bite hand.
Oh dear God. Yeah, you gotta kind of watch her.
She's a butt,
Yeah.
but you know, it's what it is. She is doing better in the 5 foot by 3 foot cage.
Mm.
Oh,
Very
how sheep?
How are your
You
sheep?
see him? How do you see him when he got home?
Yeah, I saw them. They tried to eat each other, but that's, you know, they're sheep.
They all screaming.
They were all screaming, and I gave them food, and then I tripped, and then I dropped the scoop.
They rush you.
Yeah, they did, because they're
Sorry.
idiots. Yeah, no, no.
Just pick him up by his horns, put him on his ass.
It looks like Marianne's litter is gonna be okay through the night, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
You want because I had to take her from 70 degrees inside to what's gonna be 40 degrees out here.
Well, as long as they're fuzzy now, right? So as long as they got their fuzz, and it's a thick enough nest that they should be okay.
Well, they're old enough to be out of the nest, but they've got that cubby.
Mm-hmm.
The cubby's pretty thick, and they're all piled up right now.
Yeah.
Plus, they've got their carp, they've got hay, and I gave them an hour and a half in the garage
To acclimate.
in a just to kind of acclimate them.
That's the thing I hate, though. I used to just, you know, bring him inside occasionally. Usually the adults, not the babies and that. But you can't really be taking them in and out. And, you know, the only other option we would have is to put a cot rather, in the bunny barn and sleep out there.
Now, I am scared a little bit. I'm nervous with that litter that Thumper just had. Because it's the first time in a while we've had a litter outside of the Prego-mobile.
If you have, as long as there's enough hay in there and she's put enough hair in the nest, they should be okay. Because I have January babies all the time, and so I wouldn't be too terribly worried about it. Just make sure they don't fall out. As long as they don't get drug out, they're fine.
As long as they don't attach the nipple and get drug out because they're so chunky.
Well, that's why I usually do baby scrapers. Yeah, baby scrapers. That's why the lips are on the buckets for.
I know, it's just hilarious.
I just had to feel the floof. I just put my hand down on the floof and wait until I feel wiggling, and I'm like, okay, they're not dead.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. And then every day 3 or so, pull them out and make sure everyone's doing okay.
Yeah, you can't have any dead ones in there. The mother will freak out.
Yeah.
Are you used to getting love? Oh my gosh. Make my day. This means so much to my love.
Stop abusing your rabbits. Stop. Off. Oh, no. You're so stupid.
Where are their parents? I know I sound like an old person when I say that.
Well, Gaia Bear just got married, so the reason that she doesn't have any parents is because she's out of the house. And I don't think she's gonna say shit anymore because I called her out because I found out who she is and where she and I kind of have a general idea where she lives.
That's one in Jersey or Cali?
That's the one in Jersey, and so I kind of quietly called her out. That's why I named, you know, I didn't like dox her. I just like, Gaia Bear, I think it's time to stop. And then I'm pretty sure she blocked me and she left the thread, so she stopped harassing people after that. But yeah.
I would want to meet these people in real life. They sound like...
I don't really give a rat's ass either, but it was getting to the point where she was just harassing like all the commenters, and then she was going to other breeders' pages and harassing them, and you know, it just...
Is Gaia Bear the same one as the 8 bunny?
No, they're not. I did that just to kind of... Oh, son of a bitch. I just said that to get her to divulge more information as I was cross-referencing what I was talking to. Because sometimes you gotta bait them a little bit and make them think that you don't know what you're talking about.
It's not too difficult, apparently.
It's not. It's really not. Shoot. I'm gonna have to head out. That sucks.
Don't stay up too late tonight, okay?
I should probably head out soon anyway. Bus stop. I need to take a nap.
We
probably.
got up at the ass crack of dawn.
Well, yes, because ass cracks are, the way that we do things, apparently. My chickens are putting themselves to sleep.
So at what age would I reasonably know if I have a self-black or just a bunch of lightly marked steel?
How old are they?
I updated Discord because I forgot I was.
Well, sometimes you can't tell for a little bit. I mean, definitely after, like 2-3 weeks when they have all their floof in, then you should be able to see rings.
Check. So then it looks like I've got a half batch of self and a half batch of steel.
Alright. Or they're double steel or phantom steel. Because that was the thing that we were running into, like with Masato's. Masato's actually a phantom steel.
Because a lot of these, well, actually all of them, if they have any steel markings, it's just like a little patch here and there.
If it's there, it's steel though. So it might be that phantom steel like Masato is, where it's just enough that they're still that they are what they are underneath. So.
I'm just commenting that it's weird to me because, like, the only steel I'm familiar with is blackstrap.
Mm-hmm. It tends to be a very dominant color, though.
Oh my god, the trans dark blue antennas are going for $16 a piece.
Ouch!
On Earth?
That seems awfully expensive.
Yeah, $1 a piece.
That seems awfully expensive.
There were 922 sets too. They were produced between 79 and 2019.
So that they've.
What a pair of cards. Oh. Okay, I see.
What?
Apparently they only came in the monorail set.
Oh.
I didn't think that was possible. No other set had that. Green's right, it was on 46 sets. Let's look there. Yeah, Transred was in Black Crown feature and a bunch of other stuff. Where's the space? I thought the Trans Dark Blue was a lot more popular. That's crazy. They're 5 cents a piece. 26. Let me see. This person has them for 58 cents a piece.
Hmm.
It's 80. It's 51 for 7. 45. Of them for 6 cents each. You still there, boss?
I'm here. I'm listening to you. I think Matt was home, then he left.
Probably add those parts to the project list.
Should probably see if there's anything edible.
You see why I try to send you with food? You do not starve. Let's see if I can get more of these sandwich plates. Oh, they have them for 3 cents each. No, that's USA. Okay, they have 3 cents each. Ooh, they got 4 cents each, and they got 35 of them. Yeesh. Getting Lango just makes me happy.
Hmm. Right now, food would make me happy.
I'd like some real food too. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich just doesn't cut it, man.
Yeah.
Damn, these are light. Decent price. 15 cents starting.
I need a cauliflower and a green bean. This is getting me very sad.
Okay.
Well, at least you have the protein.
I'm hungry. I could go cook something. I mean, I have. Yes, I do. That's the only real fresh food that we have, honestly. The only edible food is in the freezer in the garage.
Now, if I could quit falling and hurting myself, that would be fantastic. I was supposed to go hunting this year, but with my ankle being out of commission, I think I wasted my hunting permit.
Well, you can always set yourself up as a sniper. It doesn't require as much walking.
I'm not supposed to hunt the humans.
Well, no, that's how you hunt the Durers.
I think you're thinking
Not
of a
need to
line
be.
or
Like a
stand.
Yeah, like a stand. Yeah, like a stand.
I am. Well, I'm
Ow.
over 350 pounds. I'm not comfortable getting up in a stand, especially since I only have access to public land. Even then, you have to walk out to it, and somehow not fall and trip when you're walking. I am probably gonna go trapping for coyote, though. And we are gonna eat the coyote if I get it.
Okay.
Is that safe?
Yep. Just cook it like chicken. Tastes like beef.
Huh.
I don't know, my idea of hunting coyotes is with high caliber rifles and claymores. I don't like coyotes.
My idea for trapping coyote is using some rabbit urine, some rabbit guts, and like $20 in traps that I get to reuse.
Shoot. I did not want to hurt those. I wanted to plant them. I am stupid. Oh well. I just killed a bunch of maple trees, saplings I did not mean to.
Why?
Because I fucked up.
No, you fucked.
No, you fucked up. I have fucked up now. I wanted to make a TikTok with that over some of these dumbasses, like so badly.
Yeah, you asked me for it.
So badly, and I'm like, oh, I need this. You have fucked up now. Now you have fucked up.
It at least looked like you got 8 Bunny to shut up.
Well, the thing is, that was the one that was like tripling down. But then again, I doubt we did, because they usually don't show. They usually only show up on Sundays. I don't know if you've noticed the pattern, but it's like
Their church?
yeah, literally, it's like the Church of Animal Rights Activists is like they only show up on like Sundays, and then when they do show up, they're fucking obnoxious. So that just seems to be, it's like Sunday is our day to save the bunnies. I'm like, no one likes you.
We're virtue signaling on Sunday. Please come attend.
Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what's going on. Or I don't know.
I think I boiled her litmus test down to whatever I see at first glance, what I feel is the thing. Therefore, logic does not hold a place. It is more so my emotions.
Oh yeah, well that's how they all are. They're purely emotion driven.
Means they're easy to manipulate, unfortunately.
Well, what I'm wondering is if it's like Lennon the Bunny does a talk or some shit, and they're just like, at the Church of Lennon on Sundays or some shit. Because that seems to be when they all come out of the woodwork. I've had them tag the official Lennon the Bunny TikTok like 2 or 3 times now, and I'm just like, no. I'm not listening to your washed up musicians, rants when she's a fucking idiot.
I would think she wouldn't say anything because she actually has a decent-sized YouTube channel and therefore has money to lose.
I'm pretty sure she's on the payroll of the House Rabbit Society. I don't see, unless her YouTube's actually making that much money. Because she hasn't produced anything new in like
That's fair.
years.
I
So
haven't followed her or her content, so I'm not perfectly aware of what she does.
well, when we were after she did that stupid documentary supposedly that she spent 1.5 years on, I went ahead and looked into it because because if you look her up, it says that she's a musician and she lives in West Hollywood. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Well, what have you produced? And the last thing that she's produced, according to her public profile, was a cover of Nirvana's "Rape Me" in 2014. That's it. That's the last thing that she's done. So I'm like, you have to be. I doubt your YouTube channel is actually making this much money, because YouTube. I mean, you can make money on YouTube, but probably not that much. I'm like, you've supposedly just made a documentary, which means you have to have money to film that and edit that. Because it is she's on someone's payroll. She can't not be. I'm pretty sure of that. And considering that every single person that she interviewed was House Rabbit Society, that's
Scientology, Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's
Everyone I've interviewed also seems to have the same opinion as me.
Like that's not a documentary, honey. That's a propaganda film. All right. Potato, 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 potato. I picked all the potatoes. Okay, I should probably end this game now. I'm very tired. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh my god. I don't think I had a thing on credits. I'm gonna head out. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm probably, before I forget, gonna work on getting one of our bunnies a Halloween costume, because my god, I need to do that.
Are we all gonna just do our bunnies in Halloween costumes? Like,
It's Bunny-ween.
we should do Bunny-ween like Friday or something. Who do
You
you
know
want
what I
to?
should do?
Who do we want to dress up though? Do you want to dress up T-Pain because he's a black bunny and he'd probably look really cute as a little black cat, or do we want to do Joe? Joe would be a cute little clown. I think we need to get him like a frilly collar.
His name is Shoeless Joe Jackson. He has to have a baseball cap.
Okay. Yeah. Make him one of the Black Sox. So.
Actually, yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We need to make him. We need to get him booties then.
And oh, by the way, Waldorf was booped. He was very reluctant because I had my headlamp on, and he did not like that.
No, they do not like that. You saw my poor my poor abused depressed bunny binkying last night, right?
Yes, I did see that.
How
dare you?
I only caught her at like the very end of it because what she was, Cranance, you were there, right? Because she was like bopping all.
Going for like
She's ding 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 ding
4
ding ding
minutes
ding
or
ding ding ding, and then by the time I got my phone over there, she's like, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah.
Like, damn it! She's so silly. I like her. That's Nestle. Nestle's very sweet.
Speaking of sweet, I'm thinking for Halloween, we're either gonna do Hoppity, since she's honestly a very, very friendly animal. And we will do Marion as a pumpkin.
Oh my god. Eddie can be a pumpkin. We just need to get him a little hat.
Yeah, he'd probably do it.
Oh my god, I wish we could get all the New Zealand Reds together for a photo op as pumpkins, but I'm afraid they might fight each other. That'd be really. Oh, we can get the litter. We could get Marigold's litter, and because they're still young enough, we can put them all together. We could have 3 little pumpkins there. Alright, I'm gonna head out. I am tired. I'm starving. I'll see if I can find food. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Alright.
Have fun.
Yep.
Ciao.
Ciao.